Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from Massage Chair Relief, and today is our bi-weekly massage chair industry update for Thursday, March 30th, 2017. We'll get right into stock status. We got a lot of good stuff to cover today, a lot of good information for massage chair buyers. In stock or out of stock, the beige Titan Executive is low on stock. I think it is out of stock. The Novo XT from Human Touch, which has become a fairly popular chair. This chair is, it's got some low numbers right now, a low stock, but apparently they're supposed to get a new fresh supply of them in the first week of April. So we expect that they'll be in stock next week. If there's anything that's low on stock, apparently they've got stock, but the stock is pretty low on some of the colors. The Infinity Iashi Black on Caramel is back ordered until end of April. So you got another month before that comes in. They've got other colors, of course, but those colors are the ones that are back ordered. Now, Osaki has discontinued the charcoal Osaki 4000T massage chair. You still have black, brown, and cream. Black, brown, and cream seem to be, and that's a dark brown. Black, brown, and cream seem to be the pretty traditional, pretty standard color sets for most massage chairs, including most of the Osaki chairs. What's kind of interesting is, the Human Touch HT 9500 has also been discontinued. That chair originally used to be the HT 1650, which back in the day was priced at about $37.99. That was a pretty popular chair. It's one of the few chairs that's all leather. It looks like a recliner. It had a retractable ottoman, so it kind of hid the look of a massage chair inside the body of a recliner. Nice chair. Then they updated it to the HT 9500 a number of years ago, and they jacked the price up to $57.99 or 50-something 99, and it's never been the same. For us, the popularity dropped significantly, even though the old 1650 was a very popular chair. Anyways, they have now discontinued that chair altogether. And as a matter of fact, outside of that chair, the HT 9500, the only other chair that has a leather option, if I'm not mistaken, is the Inada Dreamwave. It has the genuine black leather, premium black leather. But other than that, there's really not any other leather chairs. I think the IT 9800 from Infinity used to be leather. Now it's Naga hide or synthetic leather or faux leather or whatever you want to call it. But there's only one other chair now that has a leather option. That's the Black Dreamwave. So for those of you who are discriminating buyers and are looking for leather and the finest quality of material, Dreamwave is pretty much it as far as leather goes. Now, speaking of Inada, two things. Number one, I said on my last update that and I had on the website as the price for the Inada Nest. The new Inada Nest is being $64.99. I apologize, it's $59.99. I was mistaken. That has been changed on our website, and of course now we will reference it from here on out as a chair at $59.99. The chair is coming out the first week of April, so next week. They are accepting pre-orders right now, and you can order the chair on our website, but they won't ship out until next week. If you'll recall, the Inada Nest is the one that has the 3D left and right rollers. So it's got quad rollers, and left and right are independent of each other, kind of like the independent suspension on a vehicle. That chair also has the little ridged massage ball. It makes it look like kind of like one of those small pumpkins. But it has a ridged rather than a smooth surface, which all the other rollers have. And that tends to add to a little bit of a feeling of intensity. I noticed it when I sat on it, that it kind of hit the levator scapula, which is the muscle at the very top of the shoulder. That's the one that you can kind of dig in and you can feel it popping and snapping when you massage it, because it's always tight on most people, especially if you're a desk worker. But anyways, that chair will hit that spot very, very nicely. So the Inada Nest is coming out next week, accepting pre-orders now, and the price is not $64.99 as I misled you before. It is $59.99. It's not $64.99, $59.99. And one last thing, I found out that I received an email from Panasonic, Inada USA, or the company the umbrella company of Inada USA, which is Furniture for Life. They are going to be the distributors, the U.S. distributors for Panasonic. So it won't be directly through Panasonic anymore. Inada, or I say Inada, but Furniture for Life, FFL, will be the distributor for Panasonic in the United States. Now, Panasonic has traditionally been a kind of a slow mover when it comes to placing an order and then getting the order up to the dock and then picked up and taken out. It's always been kind of a slow mover, so it'll be nice to see Inada. Inada has always been known to have pretty smooth and quick logistics. We expect that the shipping time on these on the Panasonics will drop quite a bit, and getting it from order to delivery will definitely be quicker. Anyways, as far as I asked them about support, because Panasonic has always been the toughest to deal with in terms of support. You have to go to an authorized service center. They will come out and pick it up if they have one near you. Otherwise, they will send you a part. You'll have to do it yourself. So the authorized service center was kind of the crux of it. And if you didn't have an authorized service center near you, well, then you were out of luck because there was nobody there to fix it. So you could get the part and then you'd have to fix it yourself. Well, I asked Inada if that's going to change, and they said the first year will not. It'll still be done through Panasonic, through their authorized service centers. But after the first year, something like that anyways, approximately a year out, they will then take care of all the customer support and the repairs and whatnot for Panasonic. That will be another good thing for Panasonic, because the two issues with Panasonic chairs, they're good chairs. They're all Chinese made now, but they're designed and engineered in Japan. The good thing about them is that's a good thing about them. They're Japanese designed and engineered. The bad thing, or the negative thing, is that they have these authorized service centers that may not be where you live, and they have slower logistics. So now that should all be taken care of working through Inada or Furniture for Life, who is a very, very good company taking care of those issues. All right. So that's kind of a big deal in the massage chair industry, that now that the Furniture for Life is going to be managing the distribution of the Panasonics. I put out my first Novo XT. The Novo XT has become a very popular chair for us. It's a 3D L-track, which is the only 3D L-track we have. That chair is a nice chair. It's a unibody, slick design chair. I just sat on it for about an hour and a half yesterday, getting a feel for it, kind of noticing some of the nuances of the chair. I'll be putting a review of that chair up this week, so you can go to my blog or my article library and you will see that change, or you'll see that article there for you to read. But we posted our first video, the intro video, and then we'll post the first time use video, and we'll do a whole series of videos on that chair. Nice chair. I like it. We have it in both of our showrooms. Nice chair. It's a little pricey for a Chinese made chair, but that has not offered much resistance to the buyers. We include the free white glove delivery. We include the 5-year extended warranty, full parts and labor warranty, and so we really give you a great bang for the buck. Anyways, good chair. Watch the videos. If you have any questions, you can read the review, call me, whatever. I'm always available. All right, and okay. So last Sunday I was coming back from California from visiting the store. I get a phone call Sunday afternoon as the plane is taking off that our store has flooded. Apparently a hose or the pipe from the toilet to the water main has broken. This is on a Sunday where we don't have anybody in the showroom, and water was spewing everywhere in the showroom and into the neighbors' places. So our showroom in California is shut down for this week, at least this week. And maybe next week if they don't get everything dried out and fixed up, and we've got, they have to cut the drywall a foot off the ground and replace the drywall and paint and et cetera, et cetera. It's a nightmare, and it's been quite uncomfortable for me because I don't live near the showroom. I live in Utah. My manager, Michael, is doing a wonderful job of taking care of things there, but holy cow, talk about a mess that you don't plan on happening, and shows up creating a whole bunch of issues for you, most notably business loss because the store's closed, chairs that could be damaged, and we won't really know that until all the drying's done, neighbors that are affected by it, and people that don't have work. So, because my staff can't work because there's no need for someone in the showroom when the showroom is flooded, unless you're Noah. Well, then Noah can come on in and get two massage chairs. But anyways, just thought I'd let you know. So sorry about the delay. Maybe some of you have already been to the showroom and you noticed that it was closed. We have a sign on the door. Michael's off in there dealing with the insurance adjusters and whatnot. but the store was flooded, and we apologize for that to our dear customers. Finally, I just want to top it off by saying I had a wonderful visit from Mark Simonson from the Make-A-Wish Foundation last week. He was in town over the Christmas holidays, and I didn't have time to meet with him. He comes from their main office in Arizona. And I made time for him this time, and it was wonderful. We had a good visit. He complimented us on our fundraising. You know, we've raised over, well, we've posted about $33,000, I think it's $33,375 that we've contributed to the Make-A-Wish Foundation in the last 3 years. And I couldn't be more proud. And as you may or may not know, I kind of have this, I love kids. I have 6 of my own. I've got 4, a 5th one on the way, by the way. And I love kids, and I have a real soft spot for children, and I don't care much for seeing suffering anyone, but particularly in these children, they're just so dear. Anyways, we've donated a portion of every chair sale to the Make-A-Wish Foundation for last 3. This is our 4th year, and I just am pleased and tickled pink to be associated with them. Well, Mark Simonson came by, and he brought me a couple of things. The thing I'm so proud of, and you know, it's not much, but it meant so much to me. They gave me this paperweight, and if you see it, it's got the Make-A-Wish logo in there. And I'm getting a little stand made for it, and I've got it here in my home office. And I'm very, very proud of this. I'm very proud of this beautiful crystal paperweight. It's just a paperweight, but to me, it signifies something beautiful in my life, which is my association with Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I'm very grateful for them. If you ever want to see the Make-A-Wish Foundation page that we have on their site, go to my website, and there'll be a link to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We are going to redo that on our homepage. We're redoing the homepage and redesigning it. And there'll be a more prominent spot for the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Massage Chair Relief and our association. But you can go there and see the page, and you can see how much money we've contributed. And please feel free to donate yourself, whether you buy a chair from us or not. If you want to, I've had patients that would match what we put in, or they'll put in their own amount, or it's very touching to me, the goodness of people out there. But anyways, just in case you're wondering, and in case you didn't know, we do contribute a portion of every sale to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Every sale, whether it's a used chair or a new chair or whatnot. Now, I'll also mention that they brought this book into me. It's called Gracious, and I better get my glasses on, or I'm not going to say it right. It's called Gracious, the Wish Kid Art Journal, and it is a book that is solely consisting of artwork, short stories, poems, written by Make-A-Wish kids. It is a beautiful book, and I've asked them about maybe getting some so I could send out to my customers. But a beautiful, beautiful book, and it's quite, again, it's touching when you look at it and you see these precious kids and what they've contributed and what their talents are. And anyways, I'm just very, very grateful to Mark and the Make-A-Wish Foundation of America for first of all, having such a wonderful foundation for kids, and secondly, being so kind and gracious to us for our contributions, or I should say for your contributions, because they come out of the sales of the chairs. Well, that's about it for this week. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel. And of course, we expect you and ask you to spread the word about massage chairs by sharing any of these videos, including this one, on your Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, whatever social media platforms. We appreciate you helping us spread the word about massage chairs. But that's about it for this week. I forgot to mention a couple things. I had lunch with Nina and John from UNEED last Friday when I was in California, prior to the flood. This is pre-flood visit. Anyways, we were talking. I love talking to anybody in our industry, because the people that are in the know always know stuff that's going on. I love it, and it's kind of like gossip, but it's good gossip because it's all about the industry. But it's gossip about new models, gossip about old models going out, or whatever, whatever's on the scene, and I really dig that. Anyways, Nina and John are so wonderful, and if you remember, I recorded them at the CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, in January, when I did a blurb of all our different distributor suppliers that were there. And they have the new chair, the Lohas, coming out, but they're also coming out with a 3D, and I talked about this before, but I think they're redesigning an old model of theirs, and they're going to bring it out as a 3D L-track, which will be nice because we don't have any other 3D L-tracks besides the Human Touch Novo, which is a great chair. The Lorocco Legend is supposed to be coming out at the end of the year, and now this chair from Unid, and I'm very excited about it. But anyways, Aloha should be out soon. We haven't got all the information from them yet about it, so we've got to post that on our website and the images and whatnot. But this other new chair, I think it's the Legato. I cannot remember exactly, but that one will be coming out in the next quarter, I believe. So, anyways, that's pretty cool, and that'll be a reasonably priced chair. It'll be, it won't be, you know, it won't be too low, won't be too high. It'll be kind of right in the middle, kind of sweet spot. I think maybe $4,000 to $5,000 that price point. I don't remember exactly, but the restaurant we ate at was phenomenal. It was Chinese food, and it was unbelievable. And I like going out with people that have ethnic familiarity with their food, so they know what to order. And you know, I go to a Mexican place and I order, you know, tacos, but like a Mexican person would go in there and they'll know, oh, I would try this on the menu and try that and try this because that's really good, and I have no idea what it is. That was how it was when we went to this Chinese restaurant. It was fantastic, and I just left it up to John and Nina to order what they wanted to order, and we were just at their mercy. But oh, the meal was phenomenal. Michael, my manager in California, does that all the time. Whenever we go out to eat, we usually go out for Vietnamese food because he's Vietnamese and I love Vietnamese food. And I'll say, Michael, you just go ahead and order. So he orders these things. I've never seen them before. Colorful, different types of meat, different presentations or whatever, and it's awesome. It's delicious. Anyways, I love eating out and I love different ethnic foods. I love it. And so anyways, thanks to Nina and John for their hospitality. That was a very nice meal and a wonderful visit. Thank you. Well, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairLeaf.com, and that about does it for our industry update this week, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.